In this video, I will continue with the cardinal numbers rules. Remember, we have covered 1 through 10. So now I will continue with 11 through 20 and maybe up. I will go over what we have learned before, which is 1 through 10. Then I will add 11 to 20. Let's get started. Let's read first of all. This is the most important things. You have to know how to read them. Then you have to work on spelling. Let's get started with reading. واحد واحدة اثنان اثنتان اثنتين ثلاث ثلاثة أربع أربعة خمس خمسة ست ستة سبع سبعة ثمانية تسعة عشرة أحد عشر إحدى عشر. Now, today we will start with 11. So that's why you need to pay attention starting with 11. How to spell them out and how to pronounce them. Spelling is very important. اثنا عشر اثنتا عشرة ثلاثة عشر ثلاث عشرة أربعة عشر أربع عشرة خمسة عشر خمس عشرة ستة عشر ست عشرة سبعة عشر سبع عشرة ثمانية عشر ثماني عشرة تسعة عشر تسع عشرة عشرون. Let's go over what we have learned in 101 level, which is cardinal numbers 1 through 10. We said they agree in gender, 1 and 2. Noun comes first. بيت واحد تفاحتان اثنتان. So this is what we have learned before. Today, as I said, I'm adding. But before I add, I just want you to see what we have learned previously. So house is masculine, the number should be masculine as well. Apple is feminine, then the number should be feminine as well. So they have to agree on gender, and noun comes first. Let's move on. 3 to 10, disagree on gender, number comes first, noun is plural. Remember, 1 and 2 rules are the opposite of 3 to 10. Let's do some examples 3 to 10. ثلاث سيارات خمسة رجال. سيارة is feminine, رجل is masculine. That's why the number should disagree. Let's do more practicing. Number 10 is the same as 3 to 9. عشرة أقلام. Number comes first, disagree and gender, and the noun is plural. Don't forget that. 3 to 10, all the time, the only time in Arabic noun is plural. More practicing. 10 شجرات. شجرة is feminine, so number 10 should be masculine. All the time, remind yourself with the rules. Now 11 to 20, which is our topic. So I will do 11 to 12, then 13 to 19, 20 rules, and 20 and up. Now let's do number 11 to 12. Before we start here, I recommend you to go over the numbers and you have to know how you write them down. Let's get started. 11 سيارة. This is number 11, feminine. سيارة is feminine. 11 بابا. This is number 11, masculine, and باب masculine. 12 بنتا. 12 بنتا. This is 12, number 12, feminine, and bint is feminine. 12 بابا. This is number 12, masculine, and bab is masculine. Let's go and follow the rules. Agree and gender. 11 is number 11, feminine. سيارة is feminine. Noun is singular. سيارة is singular. Number comes first. 11 comes first. Noun is accusative. سيارة is accusative. سيارة. Let's check the second one. 11 بابا. 11 doors. Agree and gender. 11 is number 11, masculine, and bab is masculine. Noun is singular. Check. Number comes first. 11 comes first. Noun is accusative. بابا. Check. Let's do 12 girls. 12 number 12, feminine, and girls is feminine, so they agree on gender. 12 بابا is masculine, and this is masculine. They agree on gender as well. Next, noun is singular. بنتا is singular. بابا is singular. Number comes first. 12 12. Noun is accusative. بنتا بابا. So you have to follow the rules when you do this kind of exercise. Let's read them again. 11 سيارة. 11 بابا. 12 بنتا. 12 بابا. Let's do one more. We have 11 bags, 12 computers. Your key before you start answering the question is your noun. Bag is feminine, then my number should be feminine. حاسوب is masculine, then my number should be masculine. So that's why I picked 11, number 11, feminine. And I picked 12, number 12, as masculine. So I can follow rule number 1. Rule number 2, noun is singular. حاسوب is singular. حقيبة is singular. Number comes first. 11 12. Noun is accusative. حقيبة 10 حاسوبا. So it's easy to follow the rules if you know the rules. Step number 2, you have to know how you write down the numbers. This is so important. Let's continue. The rules again. Agree and gender. Number comes first. Noun is singular. Noun is accusative case. Again, just to remind you with the rules. Now 13 to 19. 13 سيارة. Pay attention to the rules. Disagree and gender. This is how you write 13. The first part of 13 disagree with the noun. One more time. Look at your noun. Your noun is سيارة. سيارة is feminine. The rule says disagree and gender. The first part of number 13 disagree with gender. So your key is your noun. If your noun is feminine, right away start with masculine. Noun is masculine, you start with feminine. Let's do it again. Disagree and gender. 13 سيارة. 13 سيارة. Number comes first. noun is still singular, noun is accusative. All the rules are the same as a 12 and 11 and 12, what I did before. The only difference is with the gender. The rest of them are the same. So when you memorize them together. Just pay attention to this. 11 and 12 agree in gender, 13 to 19 disagree in gender. So let's read them again. If I want to say 18, pen, qalam is masculine, then the number should be feminine. The first part of 18, only the first part disagree, and keep 10 as masculine. So the first part only disagree, and the noun all the time accusative and singular. Disagree in gender, number comes first, noun is singular, noun is accusative. Here are the rules again. Here I'm just summarizing all the rules for you, so you can write them down, you can memorize them, make your own rules. This is the first group we have learned previously. 1 to 2, 3 to 10. If you know 1 and 2, 3 to 10 are the opposite. 11 to 12 and 13 to 19. They are the same. The only one is different. Agree and gender, disagree and gender. 20 to 90, 20 nominative, 20 accusative. So when you suffix واو نون nominative, 20 accusative or genitive case, and the nouns that follows 20 to 90 should be singular, indefinite, accusative, the same rules as 11 to 19. 20 قلما, قلما is singular, accusative, indefinite. 30 ساعة, ساعة is singular, indefinite, and accusative. Hundreds, thousands, millions, all the time the noun that follows it has kasra and singular. 100 كتاب, 1000 كتاب, مليون كتاب. 100, 1000, مليون. Let's do some practicing. Remember, 11 to 20 we have the same rules. The only difference I want you to pay attention to is the gender. 11 to 12, 13 to 19, agree, disagree. The rest of the rules, the other 3 rules, are the same. So write down the rules again before you start answering the questions. Let's get started. Now let's do some practicing. You have to follow the rules and you have to write down 12 clocks, 17 telephones. You decide if you want to pick ساعة as a singular or ساعات plural. هاتف singular, هواتف plural. You decide regarding to the rules that we have learned. Follow the rules all the time. And if I were you, before you start, write down the rules, then go over them step by step as I did before. You have 10 books, 9 teachers, female teachers, 13 pen or pencils. You decide which noun you want to pick. One more. How you say 20 cars, how you say 15 bags, and how you say 8 computers.